I'm here in Goma in the eastern part of Congo on the Rwandan border. Until a few months ago, Bosco Ntaganda, one of Africa's most notorious alleged human rights abusers, was living the high life in Goma. He played tennis by the lake at the Hotel Caribou. He ate breakfast poolside at the Mabisa Hotel and partied in Goma's nightclubs and bars. The man wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes dating back a decade was left alone by UN peacekeeping forces. They had no choice. For the last 3 years, he'd been a general in Congo's National Army, and that made him a de facto ally of the UN mission.
The UN Security Council has mandated MONUSCO with the aim of restoring peace and stability in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Ntaganda's alleged crimes have been well documented by human rights organizations. In one incident in 2008, amid near continuous warfare between more than 20 armed groups, a militia called the CNDP was accused of executing more than 150 civilians. Ntaganda was second in command. Kavira's husband was killed after being taken from their home. His body was dumped in a latrine along with 6 others. Justin's right foot was shot off by CNDP soldiers. Plaisir was with her family when soldiers entered their house, raping and later killing her mother. These survivors recently spoke to me from a hidden location in Kiwanja. The reason? The perpetrators still patrol the town. After a peace deal between Rwanda and Congo in 2009, the CNDP became part of the Congolese National Army. That deal also made Ntaganda a general and deputy commander for army operations in eastern Congo, the same army supported by the UN as part of its effort to stabilize the new government. That awkward relationship shows how perilous it can be for an entity, even with the resources of the UN, to enter a conflict as complex as the one in Congo. The UN mission was criticized in the 1990s when its troops stood by as atrocities unfolded in Rwanda and Bosnia. Since then, UN forces have become more aggressive in protecting civilians. It even sent out special units to capture or kill Ntaganda until the 2009 truce. That's when Congolese President Joseph Kabila started to protect Ntaganda on the grounds that the general was necessary for the fragile peace in the region. Recently, though, President Kabila has come under increasing pressure by foreign diplomats to arrest Ntaganda, who's been charged by the ICC with commanding his troops to rape, murder, and use child soldiers. Ntaganda defected from the army in early April before he could be arrested and launched a rebellion that has killed scores of troops on both sides and forced tens of thousands of refugees to flee the country. President Kabila has announced the government will no longer tolerate the general's criminality and will seek his arrest. Bosco Ntaganda is still at large. For the Wall Street Journal, this is Christopher Rhoads in Goma, Congo.